Hello traders out there in Traderland, D7 here with GrokTrade, and the markets have been going down today, a bloodbath. They've been down as much as we have seen since 2022. Let's get after it. We're looking at the spiders here, and that's the S&P 500 ETF. Look at the daily chart here. We've been going down. We had this little bear pullback to the falling moving day averages, and then today on huge volume, bam, to the downside. But look where it lands. It lands right here on the S&P 500 on a major trend line. I want us to talk about this major trend line. So if you guys want to draw these yourselves. Now listen, this drop that we've seen in the markets, we've been talking about that because the bearish divergences we've been seeing in the oscillators and the RSI and the centered oscillator with the MACD. So we knew it was coming. That's what these red lines are. Look at past videos to get this. And yes, I'm doing a midweek video because of the market drop. I hope that's appreciated by everybody. Hit the like button. It doesn't cost you anything to hit a like if you find this good and valuable. Now, here's the thing. If we look at this trend line, I want you to draw the same trend line on your own charts. I want you to start back here on a daily chart on the S&P 500, the spider, SPY. I want you to go back to October 27th, 2023, okay, 2023. And then come up and draw that line right here to April 2024, right here in May 2024. And that's precisely where we're at right now. But this is what I want you to see. Wait till you see the weekly chart I'm getting ready to show you. This has come crashing down, but it's coming down with velocity. Look at these support lines like an icy lake. Okay, it's the middle of summer. It's hard to imagine, especially in Tampa. I'm in Indiana right now. I'm visiting my aunt. Watch the monologue that I did at the end of the video this last weekend. You'll understand what I'm doing and why I'm here. So the velocity coming down is like a bowling ball. If hitting the ice on a lake. The reason that's important, or the reason I look at that and why that's important, is because the huge volume is showing the amount of velocity that it's hitting this support line. So in other words, the chance of this breaking through is greater than normal. Why? Because the volume spike that we got on the drop. So in other words, major support levels could be broken. And that's what we're seeing right here. But after such an amazing, impressive drop like we're seeing today, with the VIX spiking 22%, guys. I mean, the VIX has spiked higher at 18 on the fear indicator, but a 22% rise in VIX tells us there's significant fear out there in the market. So with this trend line, the other thing that I'm looking at here, is the weekly chart. So if we go over here to the weekly chart on the S&P 500 and we look at this, look at what we're looking at here. Look at what we're looking at. So this is the financials, not the S&P. Let's go to the spiders first. So we hit our head and we come down. Look at where we're at. If I go to a line chart, you'll really see this well. Look how we're at major support. If you zoom in, we're actually below it. But we're only Wednesday, so this could easily come back. Look at this. If you zoom in, we're technically below it. Look at that. So at this very moment, the question is, will we bounce? Will we bounce? So we have some dogs here in the house, so bear with me. But what we have here is we have a broken support levels at this moment, but we could rally back. This is not a static candlestick. It is dynamic, meaning that it's still moving. Why? It's the middle of the week. And if I look here at the diamonds, we had a big shooting star, and we said, what should happen at this resistance level? What do you think is going to happen? Remember me, I asked that in the video. Sure enough, bam, to the downside. Look here at the Russell 2000. It's technically higher, but we touched this area of resistance up there and come right back down. And then financials, very important to look at. Lower high, higher low at this moment, and we're trying to get back below this support line, guys. If that happens, and we close the week that way, that's bad news. Okay, bad news. So we are looking for what's going to happen in the remainder of this week. This weekend's video is going to be really important. So what we're looking for is, are we going to close below these major support lines? If so, woe to the markets. However, If we bounce from those, buying opportunity. Look forward to opportunities for us to go bullish and to see the markets go upwards. So that's what we're looking for. I don't particularly like the VIX being as high as it is. We're in the 18 and we're going to be in the 20s soon if we keep going in that same direction. This weekend's video is going to be really important. If you haven't done it yet, see if you can outsmart Grok Girl. Go to GrokTrade, chat with the bot, ask it any trading question you want. And I promise you, she knows more about trading and more about the stock market than you do. I promise you that. And she's sassy. Have fun with our AI Grok Girl. She is a genius. Anyway, take the aptitude test and think about us coming alongside you, helping teach you how to trade this volatile market. We're here. We're on your side. Let's move forward with the validity of a foundation that is above the level of reproach because of the right education that you receive. Take care, guys. We'll see you this weekend. Bye. Guys, why are you still here? You just watched my video and now you're still lingering around. Might as well be with you now that I have your undivided attention. Listen, if you haven't done so yet, I highly recommend putting in a foundation of trading, your foundation of trading through a mentor. For learning to fly a plane, you wouldn't just go through ground school before you start flying in the friendly skies. What you would be doing, though, is going up first with your flight instructor. Same thing if you're going to learn to ride a bike, you better have somebody behind you helping you ride a bike. Surgery, you're not going to read a few books and do heart surgery. So every principle and with being guided by a mentor, let finances be this. If you're a trader, you from amateurs to professionals. Mentoring will do that for you. Anyway.